Relax. The young laughed, his voice full of playful frustration. I'm about to lose my mind, princess. He leaned in, his lips dangerously close to hers, his voice now a little hoarse. You're going to pay for teasing me like that. The young's eyes darkened with desire as he looked at Ryan, his control slipping. You have been a very bad girl, teasing me like that. He growled softly, his voice low and dangerous. No, I'm not going to let you off that easily. Ryan smiled mischievously, her eyes gleaming. Oh, what are you going to do about Mr. CEO? She teased, leaning closer, her voice soft and taunting. Without another word, the young scooped Ryan onto his arms, his grip firm as he carried her towards the bedroom. You're about to find out, he said with a smirk, his tone dripping with playful threat. Ryan giggled, wrapping her arms around his neck. I'm not scared, she whispered in his ear, her breath hot against his skin. What if I keep teasing you? The young looked down at her, his gaze intense. Then I've no choice left but to punish you, princess, he said, his voice dark but playful. And trust me, you will like it. Ryan raised an eyebrow, still being cheeky. Oh, really? You think I will like it? She teased, biting her lips. What if I make you work for it? The young chuckled, his hands tightening around her. I like it when you're difficult. It just makes me more fun for me. As they reached the bedroom, Young gently tossed Ryan onto the bed, climbing over her with a big grin. Now, where were we? He whispered, his lips brushing against her neck, leaving a trail of heated kisses down her skin. Ryan laughed softly, her fingers running through his hair as she continued teasing him. You really can't control yourself around me, can you? Young voice was low growl. Not when you were like this, baby. You know exactly what you are doing to me. His hands roamed down her sides, sending shivers down through her body. And now you're going to pay for all that teasing. Vine smirked, her voice a soft challenge. Is that a promise? Oh, it's more than a promise, Young murmured against her ear. It's a guarantee. Young's teasing touches soon became more intense, and the room filled with a mixture of laughter and soft whispers. He took his time exploring every inch of Ryan, his gentle yet firm movements sending waves of pleasure through her body. Ryan, equally playful, responded to his every move, matching his energy. Their connection was undeniable, each touch and kiss bringing them closer as they revealed in the newfound intimacy that married life had brought them. After a long and intense afternoon of married life benefits, Ryan lay exhausted on the bed, her back sore from all excitement. The evening sun was beginning to set, casting a soft golden glow through the curtains. Ryan was barely covered with a single blanket, and every part of her hair ached, especially her back. She groaned, shifting slightly, feeling the soreness. I think I need a wheelchair now, she muttered, her voice filled with dramatic exhaustion. Tiang, on the other hand, was fast asleep beside her, completely knocked out. His arms sprawled over the bed as if he had fought a battle, and maybe he had. Ryan frowned and glanced at him, still asleep, like nothing had happened. Feeling playful despite her pain, she pushed him hard. With a loud thud, Young fell straight off the bed and hit the floor. Aha! Earthquake! He muttered, half asleep, grabbing a pillow and trying to shield himself with it. Van burst out laughing, holding her aching sides. It's not an earthquake, you dummy. It's your wife in pain because of you. Young blinked groggily, peeking out from under the pillow. Oh, it's you! He rubbed his eyes and yawned. What happened, princess? You're not dead, right? Van glared at him, but her lips twitched with a smile. I feel like I'm halfway there. My back is killing me, and it's all because of you. I can't even walk now. Young sat up, smirking. Well, I warned you. I told you teasing me wasn't a good idea. But you didn't listen. He got up and stretched his lazily, his smile growing wider. You asked for it. Van rolled her eyes dramatically. Oh yeah, so now it's my fault. You're unbelievable, Mr. Kim Taeyong. Now since I can't even move, you have to do all the house chores today. Taeyong raised an eyebrow, still half asleep. All the house chores? Me! Isn't that why we have like robots or something? Ryan threw a pillow at him. No, that's why I have you. Now get to work, Mr. CEO. The dishes won't clean themselves, and I need you to bring me a hot water bottle for my poor broken back. Young dramatically closed his chest. Oh no, my beautiful wife is broken. What will I ever do? He smirked and leaned closer, lowering his voice playfully. Maybe next time you won't tease your husband so much, Wang glared at him, but she couldn't hold back a laugh. Maybe next time you won't go so hard. Now go, servant, fetch me my hot water belt and get cleaning. I'll be supervising from my bed. Tiang stood up, giving him a mock salute. As you wish, Your Highness. He started walking towards the door but turned back, grinning. But this feels like a victory to me. My wife can't even walk after what I did. That's power. Van grabbed another pillow and threw it at him, laughing. Don't get so cocky, Tiang. You're still on a laundry duty. Tiang dodged the pillow, laughing. Fine, fine. But just know that you will be the one crawling back to me once you're all better. Wang shook her head, smiling. Keep talking, I will double your course. Tiang winked at her, his playful smile. Whatever you say, princess, just don't forget who won today. With that, he strutted out of the room, leaving Vian laughing despite her aching body. She could already picture him fumbling around in the kitchen, trying to figure out how to do the dishes, and the thought made her smile even more. My little demons, what do you think? Who won, Taeyang or Vian? Till then, thank you so much for watching. We'll meet you guys in the next story.